Hello guys! Today we have fresh new images about 6 LEGO sets that will be released this summer. These images are pictures of the new LEGO catalog, so it's for sure that they will be coming out very soon. Stay tuned if you want to see in a near future video higher definition images, subscribe and like. First, we have images of set 75,435 MTT. We can see that we will have a new Ayla Secura minifigure. For what we can notice, she will have a lighter blue color that her previous version didn't have, but it is the same tone that her Clone Wars version used to have. It's hard to tell if she has legs printings, but it is notable that her torso printings are different from her previous version. We can also see an astonishing minifigure of Clone Commander Bly. It's hard to tell if his pad is made out of plastic or is the older fabric material. We can also see that we will have a lot of separatist droids. For what we can count in the image, at least we will have 6 of them, plus 2 commando droids and a battle droid with blue markings. For what we see in the commando droid markings, they are different from the previous version from 2013, but the pieces appear to be the same. Talking about the build, we can see that at last we have a grey and blue MTT from the Clone Wars and not the brown one from episode 1. And we can notice that it will have a new piece printing on the rounded piece from the shield of the MTT. In this image, we can also notice 6 figures that belong to another set, more exactly from the Star Corps Battle Pack. We see that we will have 6 of them and 3 super battle droids, maybe 4 BKs. The image is not complete. We can also see the legs of what it appears to be a spider droid and a gunner. In the superior corner of this image, we can see a Lama Su minifigure that belongs to the third set that we will discuss today. In another picture filtrated, we have this Lama Su minifigure, a Django and a Kid Boba minifigures. Of course, they belong to the Slave One Play scale set. We can notice that Django minifigure is different from the UCS version 1. This one doesn't have arms printings, and it's hard to tell if they will include his hairpiece. For what we see in Kid Boba minifigure, he doesn't appear to have any change from his UCS variant. Talking about Lama Su, he appears to have a way different head mold piece from Taunwi, but the same dress piece. It appears that this set will be the perfect complement for Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter set that we had a couple of years ago. They really deserve each other. In other image, we can see part of the new Slave One build, and it appears to have almost the same build as the Boba's version, except for the blue pieces and some new details on the wings. In another image leaked, we have the new Clone Turbo Tank set. We can notice that this build doesn't appear to be smaller than its previous version as everyone thought, but we can clearly see that it will have wheels builded with a different building technique. We can also see that it has more plane surfaces and a more detailed and cleaner shape. In the minifigure section, first we have Ki-Adi-Mundi, who appears to be very similar to his previous version, except for his face print and for his arms color, it appeared to be darker. We can also see 3 Galactic Marines minifigures and their commander. We can also notice the presence of 3 normal battle droids in this set as well. Then we have a picture of set 75,432 V19 Torrent based on the Clone Wars. We can see that in contrast from its previous version, it will have a transparent yellow cockpit piece, stickers in the engines, and light grey pieces instead of white ones. In the minifigure section, we can find new minifigures of Obi-Wan Clone Wars version, Asajj Ventress, and a Clone Pilot Phase 1. In Obi-Wan's case, we can notice that this is a very incredible version from the Clone Wars. He has arms printings and legs printings. In contrast to his previous Clone Wars version, this one has really nailed it, more because it doesn't have its creepy Clone Wars style face. In the clone's case, we can notice that he may has a new helmet piece and new legs printings. In Asajj Ventress's case, we can notice that she has a new head print that makes more noticeable her purple tattoos. She also has new printings for her torso and her legs, but we can also see that in her robes she has a shiny purple color. In this case, I would have liked that she had a darker tone or black robes instead. If we see a Clone Wars picture of her, we notice that the purple color is very smooth and darker. It looks way different from her previous Clone Wars version because of that factor and because the other one used a light blue color on her arms and in some parts of her torso. In this case, I have to admit that I prefer the light gray or white color that we have now because it's more accurate. Despite this, I will miss the dress piece that the older version used to have. Next, we have another set, but this time we don't have any minifigure present on the image. It is a Sandspeeder but with red, black and yellow colors. This might be the rebuild, the Galaxy set, and might have some minifigures, but they have not been leaked. What minifigures do you think this might have? Write it in the comments below. Finally, we have an image of the buildable Ewok model, but he looks a bit creepy to me. We can see a lot of details on his face and also in his animal hood that he has. There's no image of a minifigure accompanying this set, but that case would be cool. That's all for today. For more videos like this, please give it a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.